Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic and beloved dishes from the Philippines, chicken adobo. If you've never tried it, you are in for an absolute treat. It's savory, it's a little tangy, and it's pure comfort food. And if you have tried it, I'm going to show you my special version, which includes a couple of ingredients that take it to a whole new level. Trust me, this recipe is a game changer. It's perfect for a weeknight dinner, a family gathering, or just when you're craving something incredibly delicious. So, grab your apron, and let's get ready to cook some amazing adobo together. First things first, let's talk about our ingredients. What makes a great adobo starts with great components. For our version today, you'll need some chicken, which I've already cut into serving-sized pieces. You can use any parts you like: thighs, drumsticks, or even a whole chicken cut up. The dark meat tends to be more flavorful and moist, which is what I'm using today. Then, we have the heart and soul of any adobo: soy sauce and vinegar. These two create that classic savory and tangy flavor profile that adobo is famous for. You'll also need some garlic, and don't be shy with it. I have a whole head here, roughly chopped. We'll also use one large onion, sliced to build more flavor. I'm using a chicken bouillon cube. This adds a nice, deep, savory chicken flavor that really enhances the sauce.
For a bit of spice and aroma, we'll use some whole black peppercorns.
Now, for my secret weapons that add a touch of sweetness and a unique texture, we've got a tablespoon of sugar, 2 medium potatoes that I've diced into chunks, and 3 pieces of saba banana, also known as cardaba bananas, which I've also diced. These sweet plantains are incredible in adobo. They absorb the sauce and provide these little bursts of sweetness that balance everything perfectly. And of course, we'll need some cooking oil for frying and a little bit of salt to adjust the seasoning at the end. The most crucial step for a deeply flavorful adobo is the marinade. This is where all the magic begins. You don't want to rush this part. So, in a large bowl, we're going to combine our chicken pieces with the soy sauce and vinegar. Just pour them right over the chicken. Then, we'll add our tablespoon of sugar and a generous amount of whole black peppercorns. Give everything a really good mix. Make sure every single piece of chicken is coated in that beautiful marinade. You want the flavors to penetrate deep into the meat. Now, here's the key. Cover the bowl and let it marinate. If you're short on time, an hour will do. But for the best, most incredible flavor, I highly recommend marinating it overnight in the refrigerator. The longer it sits, the more tender and flavorful the chicken will become. This overnight step is what separates good adobo from great adobo. It allows the acidity from the vinegar to tenderize the meat and the saltiness from the soy sauce to season it all the way through.
So, I've already got my chicken that's been marinating overnight, and oh, the aroma is just fantastic.
Let's move on to the cooking process. All right, our chicken is marinated and ready to go. Let's head over to the stove. The first cooking step is to fry the chicken. This creates a beautiful golden brown crust and locks in all the juices. Place a large pan or a wok over medium-high heat. Let it get nice and hot. Once it's heated up, pour in enough cooking oil to cover the bottom of the pan. Now, carefully take the chicken pieces out of the marinade, letting any excess liquid drip back into the bowl. Make sure you save that marinade.
We will be using it later for our sauce, so do not throw it away.
Place the chicken pieces into the hot oil, making sure not to overcrowd the pan. You might need to do this in bake.
We want to fry the chicken,
not steam it. Let the chicken cook for a few minutes on each side until it is beautifully golden brown and a little crispy. This browning process, known as the Maillard reaction, creates a ton of flavor that will form the foundation of our adobo sauce. Once all the chicken pieces are nicely browned, remove them from the pan and set them aside on a plate for a moment. Just look at that color. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now, using the same pan with all those flavorful drippings from the chicken, we're going to build our sauce. If there's too much oil, you can discard a little, but leave about 2 tablespoons in the pan. We don't want to lose that flavor. Lower the heat to medium, and let's saute our aromatics. First, toss in the chopped garlic. Saute it for about 30 seconds until it becomes fragrant. You'll start to smell that amazing garlic aroma filling your kitchen. Be careful not to burn it, as burnt garlic can taste bitter. Next, Add in the sliced onions and continue to saute until they become soft and translucent. This should take another couple of minutes. The onions will add a subtle sweetness that complements the other flavors. Once the onions are soft, it's time to reintroduce our beautiful golden fried chicken back into the pan. Just place all the pieces right on top of the garlic and onions. Give everything a good stir, mixing it all together so the chicken gets coated with the sautéed aromatics. Let it cook for another minute or two, just to let all those flavors start mingling together. The kitchen is smelling absolutely incredible right now. The next step is to create that rich, luscious sauce. Pour in about 1 cup of water. This will help deglaze the pan, scraping up all those delicious browned bits stuck to the bottom. That's pure flavor, so make sure you get all of it.
Now, remember that marinade we saved earlier?
It's time to pour all of that glorious liquid right into the pan. This is the heart of our adobo sauce. Give everything a gentle stir. Bring the liquid to a boil. Once it starts boiling, we're going to add the rest of our flavor boosters. Crumble in the chicken bouillon cube and add in some more whole black peppercorns for that extra kick of spice and aroma.
Now for our special ingredients.
Add in the diced potatoes and the diced saba bananas. Just scatter them all around the chicken. The potatoes will absorb the sauce and become tender, while the bananas will add that wonderful, surprising sweetness. They really transform the dish. Give everything one last gentle stir to make sure the potatoes and bananas are submerged in the liquid. Now for the final and perhaps easiest part of the cooking process. Once everything is in the pan and the liquid is gently bubbling, reduce the heat to low. We want to let it simmer.
Cover the pan with the lid and let the adobo cook slowly.
This is where all the flavors will meld together beautifully. Let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes or until the potatoes are fork tender and the chicken is cooked all the way through. The sauce will also reduce and thicken, becoming more concentrated and flavorful. About halfway through the simmering process, you can give it a taste. This is the time to adjust the seasoning. If it needs a little more saltiness, add a pinch of salt. Remember that the soy sauce is already salty, so add it gradually. Check the potatoes with a fork. If they are soft and the sauce has thickened to your liking, then your adobo is ready. You want some sauce left, but it should be rich and slightly glossy, coating the chicken and potatoes beautifully. The aroma at this point is simply irresistible. It's savory, tangy, sweet, and just so comforting. And there you have it. Our spectacular chicken adobo with potatoes and saba banana is done. Look at how gorgeous this is. The chicken is tender, the sauce is thick and glossy, and those little pieces of banana and potato are like hidden treasures. The best way to serve this, without a doubt, is with a mountain of hot, fluffy steamed rice. The rice is the perfect vehicle to soak up all of that incredible sauce. Just spoon the chicken and a generous amount of the sauce over the rice. Make sure you get some of the potatoes and bananas in there too. And for the ultimate Filipino dining experience, you've got to pair it with an ice-cold glass of Coca-Cola. The sweetness and fizz of the soda cut through the richness of the adobo perfectly. It's a classic combination for a reason. So, for today, let's just forget about the diet for a little while and indulge in this masterpiece. It's a dish made with love, meant to be shared and enjoyed. Happy eating, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today to make this delicious chicken adobo. I really hope you give this recipe a try. The addition of potatoes and sweet saba bananas truly elevates the dish to a whole new level. It's a family favorite in my house, and I'm sure it will be in yours too. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more easy and delicious recipes, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And do you and forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future cooking adventures. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know if you've ever tried adobo this way or if you have your own special adobo recipe. I love reading all of your comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.